What's up, everybody? We are back live with some big block modified action in a 4,300 strength of field as we get ready to go racing tonight here at Bristol Dirt. Let me know how my mic sound. Does it sound all right? I know I've had some issues here recently with mic quality. Even though I got a good mic, for some reason the software is having issues. As we get ready to go green flag, let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole of tonight's race, we got Bryce Bailey with the quick time. Jim Boniface, he's going to be starting in second. Ryan Kuta in third. Dalton Dewart in that fourth position. Gavin Mapes in fifth. Nicholas in sixth. Logan Herbert starting in seventh. Mike in eighth. Scary in ninth. Isaac in that 10th position. Caleb Schellenberg starting in 11th. Devin Howard in 12th. Then we got Trace Schock in 13th. Jordan LaFawn in 14th. He's got a little ways to go. Tyler Bowling in 15th. Trevor Tefano in that 16th position. Brian Hogg 17th. And Coy Pennington rounding out the field in that 18th position. It looks like it's going to be. It sounds like a respectful field anyway. That's going to be the biggest thing here tonight as they get ready to go green flag racing. I got to learn some of these new cameras that they've added to Bristol. Because we got the TV tower right here. FTM on the pole. Yeah, you just added Bryce, didn't you, Schellenberg? You guys just added Bryce. I think I saw the post. All right, guys, we have 60 laps of action here at Bristol. I'll tell you what, it should be some good action. If we get cautions, though, they're going to be absolutely brutal. But this is the first time since season 1, I think it was. Our first season of the big blocks that they've been at Bristol. So I've never even ran Bristol in a big block, honestly. So I don't know what to expect here as we get ready to go green flag racing. All right, so we got one for LaFawn. I know Caleb's got him and his boys he's rooting for. Yeah, I saw the post, Scott. Anyone in the top 4, but even if you go outside of there, there's some good ones. I wouldn't be surprised to see Isaac or Schellenberg or LaFawn make their way up through the field. 60 laps. That's going to be a long time here, guys. It's a big track. I know it's a half mile, but it's a big half mile. Isaac with the share. Appreciate it. Joshua, thank you for the like. Good to see you out there. Justin Sick, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. All right, I'm going to mess around with these cameras as we go green flag racing. Good jump from Bryce. Out of turn 4 into 1 and 2. Side by side for second. Kuta and Boniface make a little bit of contact as we got a yellow flag already. Caution flag number 1 here at Bristol Dirt. Now this is the new... this track sucks. Let's see exactly what happened here as we watch him go into turn number. Oh, Logan, car high, Logan. As Mike gets murdered on the start there. So this is the new dirt configuration, is it? I didn't even look. What's up, Butters? How are you? You just kind of car hide them. Yeah, this is the new configuration. You can tell by the transition from the banking. So this is the new dirt here at Bristol. We have caution number 1. These caution flags are absolutely brutal. We did the pros here. What's up, Penniless? How are you? So we're supposed to get some snow tonight, Butters. What the heck? So Bryce Bailey, when is he going to get a new paint on that, Scott? I know Boniface was doing some seat time yesterday in Apex as they were getting some practice. Kuta, always putting time in. Dalton, Dalton's been fast. I know he's caught some bad luck here, but this is a good opportunity for him to take a race 1 win for the week, as he sits in 4th in that number 17D. Nice. Gavin needs a paint job. Let's see. Nicholas in his classic number 17. Logan Herbert down to the bottom of the 611. Isaac in that number 2. SLR. Scary up on the high side in that 74 Ding Dong machine. I think it's 741. I think the one's typed out. Alright, we're getting ready to go green flag. This seems a little bit quicker than usual. Maybe they did something with these pace lapses. We're getting ready to go green flag racing as Bryce brings them back to the start-finish line. Boniface, he does not like to be on that outside pole. He's got to start it up again. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be there. Penniless, thank you for the like. Green flag is out as Bryce gets a little sideways there on the gas, almost up into Boniface, but Boniface gets in the room. Boniface easily slides into second as here comes Dalton to the outside of Kuta. Oh no, LaFon's not happy back in the pack as he's having issues with Trevor. Side by side though for the third position as Dalton gets up around him into that third position. So give Dalton that third position. Ryan Kuta fourth, Gavin Mapes fifth, Nicholas in sixth, Scary in seventh, Logan Herbert in that eighth. Everybody pretty much going single file through the field. LaFon trying to make his way up in that number 11 as he looks up underneath Tyler out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, shooting into turn number 3 and 4. Nice. I might end up. I think there was some contact. I think he's got 4X already. Tyler Bowling was involved. If that says anything. Ooh. I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Stefano. Oh, Stefano. I don't know if it was Logan or not. Or Jordan or not that was complaining, but somebody was definitely not happy. I thought it was Stefano at first. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Bryce pulling out a lead, 4/10 of a second, as Boniface is getting a whole bumper full of Dalton Dewart. Dalton, double D in that third position, trying to work on Boniface for second. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Into turn number 1 and 2, all over the back end. I'm sure that draft playing a role, which is surprising. Bryce out to half a second lead already. They close in a bit, coming down the front straightaway. Well, I see you got a Hans device and a helmet and stuff. You got some stuff going. Out of turn number 4, still watching this battle for second is Dalton working Jim Boniface. Can he get around him as he tries to pull up underneath him out of turn number 2? Nothing there. Gets back in line as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. It'll be interesting to see what this track does as Boniface slides up a little high. Almost gives opportunity to Dalton. Here comes Ryan Kuta, able to close. Yeah, I see you got something going on. You said it was a secret, though. Oh, we got some stuff going on further back. It looks like we got a caution. Let's go see what happened here. Looks like Trace is caught up in this one. Let's see what happened to Trace. Ooh, Tyler just gives him the boot as there's a little bit of a checkup, and Tyler just, no back off, gets into the back of Trace. Trace gets turned around. I got a crazy cat in the background. What are you doing? Joe, what's up? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Always getting me on your gaming channel, too. Appreciate it. Go check out Joe Foxer 52. You've been live a lot more lately, haven't you, Joe? I think I've seen you in self-promotions over on my Discord. What are you doing, cat? All right, so caution flag number 1. Let's give an update where some of these guys are at. Bryce Bailey still out front. Boniface second. Dalton third. Ryan Kultoff fourth. Gavin Mapes, Scary, Nicholas, Logan, Schellenberg, Devin, Isaac, Tyler, Brian Hogg. Look, I can't say enough about how well Brian's been doing. He didn't do so great in qualifying, but definitely is working his way through the field, getting better every week. Jordan LaFon sitting back here just behind Brian. Trevor Trefano in that number 44 is currently right behind LaFon in 15th. Coy, and then Trace rounding out the field as Mike is on pit road. He had that big wreck with Logan on lap number 1. All right, guys. Hopefully getting one to go this time by. Definitely, like I said, we get longer caution laps here. iRacing still needs to work out some of the differences between the asphalt version of this track and the dirt version. Pacing is definitely one of them. Pacing definitely brutal here. I think that's the one thing I talked about everybody with. What are they going for? Yeah. Pick up that pace speed. Everybody I've talked to, we've talked about the fact that pacing here is the one thing we're not looking for. A lot of people will be one and done this week when they run. All right, getting ready to go green flag racing. Bryce bringing them back to the green flag. Should be a better start for the cars on the outside as that track's starting to slick it out. Green flag in the air as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Boniface. He's easily up into that second spot as he brings Ryan Kuta on the top side. Don't look now. Here comes Nicholas with a big run. Big run down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. Give Nick that 4th position. Don't count out Nick. He's had some bad luck in that number 17, but he's on the edge of taking a top split win. He's got it in him. He's just got to catch the brakes. Bryce in the lead. Jim Boniface second. Ryan Kuta in that 3rd position. Got a battle back behind them between Scary and Gavin Mapes. Scary jumps underneath. Gavin almost slides into him. Don't look now. Here comes Schellenberg in the 21. He's looking to make a move on that mistake. He's all over the back bumper bar of that number 74 as they come out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Scary sliding down on the bottom side. Oh no! Nicholas has issues. He's dropping back in that 17. Here comes Gavin up underneath them, side by side out of turn number 4. Little slips and slides through the field, definitely stacking people up. It's Schellenberg trying to make his way up into the top 5. Up underneath Gavin Mapes in that 6th position, can't quite make it. Falls back to 7th as Scary into his back bumper as they head into 3 and 4. Back single file up at the front. Bryce leading the way. Boniface second. Kuta third. Dalton Dewart in 4th. Nicholas in that 5th spot as Gavin tries to get a run on the outside. Oh, it is getting tight there from 6 on back as Schellenberg checks up a little bit for Gavin and Scary almost into the back of him. Here comes Schellenberg digging low out of turn number 2. Makes contact with Gavin. Up into the wall is Schellenberg. Saves it, brings it back forward, but man, he's back to the 10th position. He's got some ground to make up in that thing as they are back to single file. Out in the front, oh, Schellenberg has another issue. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out as Schellenberg might have done some damage to that number 21 after getting up into the wall. Let's go take a look and see what happened. I know it gets... Oh, he grabs the wall again. That... I think that he might have knocked a toe out of that thing. I just laughing at Nick. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah. You know, Shelly's got to get some force feedback because he does make those little mistakes, and I believe a lot of it has to do with not feeling the car. Because he's definitely got a feel of what to do. It's just certain points you can tell he struggles. All right, so Bryce is still in the lead with Boniface, Chase, and Ryan Couto. Now Dewart's going to get that outside in that second row. I think that's going to be the advantage there of whoever starts in that second row on the top side. If they can keep that momentum, maybe they can keep it moving forward. Definitely hard for that second place car to do anything. So whoever's in third, I think is going to have to figure out how to make this work to make it or fourth on these restarts. It's going to have to figure out how to make it interesting. Ultimately, I think they're going to end up third and be the one to have the opportunity to possibly take that first and second place car in one turn. You're going to have to utilize the draft here. It's definitely playing a major role for these cars. So how's everybody doing here tonight as we watch some Bristol Dirt? Got the field coming down the back straightaway at us. I think I'm going to go, I want to hear these things. The 44th o'clock. Well, oh, so it was you that was upset. I thought it was you. I thought you were talking about bowling, because bowling's had his share of issues lately too. But yeah, I've seen Trevor Trefano have some issues too. All right, getting ready to go green flag racing. I'm going to put us in some TV static when we take the green flag, and we're going to listen to these cars zip by us, because I got a feeling that's going to sound cool here at Bristol. So we're going to wait for that green flag to run. What is it? You know, Jordan's kind of like when I wait on, sometimes it's an act with Jordan. But Jordan's like, hold on, I'll think of his name. Green flag is in there as we watch him come out of turn number 4, side by side through the field. Listen to those cars roar into turn number 1 and 2. Out of 2, down the back straightaway, coming at us in turn number 3. Definitely some cool looking action. I'll give you a quiet lap. Good start for these guys. A lot of action on this restart as we watch them come out of turn number 3. Bryce Bailey out in front continues to lead the field as he's got Brian Coulthard all over the back of him, and then number 35. But my question is, once these guys try to go side by side, which Brian Coulthard is going to, how is that draft going to play a role? As it looks like Schellenberg still having issues. Schellenberg off the track onto pit road. Brian looking low, but Boniface could have an opportunity here to take advantage of the draft if these guys get side by side and make a 2-for-1 pass. I think that might be how it's going to happen here tonight. But Ryan Coulthard's got to get back up there with Bailey, because Bailey leading out of turn number 4. Bailey dominating here tonight in race number 1 as they head down into turn number 1 and 2, out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. These guys trying to get this track figured out, as it is different than the last time a lot of these guys have been here. We got toxic happening further back in the pack. Not really sure what happened, but look at Devin. Devin's up 8 positions up to the 4th spot. I noticed that when we kind of did that listening to the cars, crank it up, whatever box we call it. But he made some passes, and Scary makes a move on Mapes. Mapes back underneath him. What a battle for that 5th position. Mapes back up in front of Scary. Scary down to the bottom with the crossover. These guys side by side, racing hard for that top 5. But like I said, Devin Howard up to that 4th position, up 8 positions, as these guys continue to battle out for that 5th position. Back and forth out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Here comes Mapes back down to the bottom. He's going to slide in front of Scary. Scary back up underneath him. I know they're about to battle right in front of him, but man, what a battle here. I didn't realize Dalton got pushed all the way back to that 7th position on that restart, as it looks like Devin's putting pressure on Boniface for that 3rd position. We're going to go back here, as it looks like Dalton makes his way up to that 6th position. He squeezes in there. That was like a parallel parking job there, as Mapes sends it up into the front of Dalton. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. That gives Scary a little bit of breathing room, as that checks up Mapes and Dalton. Let's see what Double D's going to do as he goes into turn number 3. He's going to send it in there, slide up in front of Mapes. Oh, he gets a little bit of the wall out of 4. Here comes Mapes back down underneath. It's ahead into 1 and 2. Side by side. Oh, Dalton, get out of the wall as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Dalton's got to gain it back in so he can reel Mapes, and then Mapes tries to bring in Scary. Both of them up into the wall. Out of turn number 1 and 2. Back up to the front, we have a battle for that 3rd position as Boniface has worked his way back. Oh, he makes contact! Devin up into the wall. Here comes Scary. He slides it up in there as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes Scary. He's going to try and send it in up underneath Devin. Slide up in front of him. Devin with the crossover. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. We're going to send it down into 1 and 2. Here comes Devin back. Scary with the crossover as Boniface sits in that 3rd position. They're battling hard right behind him. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Look at Scary get the run on the outside. Can he get around Boniface? Coming out of turn number 2. Big run for the 74 as Devin gets into Scary. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes Scary down to the bottom side. He's going to slide up in front of Boniface. He keeps it low. Boniface checks up behind him and head down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Little bump from Boniface, and Boniface slides back underneath Scary. Can't complete the crossover. Gives Scary that 3rd position. As Boniface tries to fight back down low. Quite a few guys, I'm surprised, back in the field. Devin struggling now as he's trying to work his way back up. But Dalton in the 7th spot. Logan Herbert all the way back in 9th. Isaac in 7th. Battling with Nick in 11th. These guys really surprised to see him that far back in the pack. Can they make a change in the second, or actually the final 3rd of this race as we're coming around, quarter of this race, as we're almost 45 laps into this one. Bryce Bailey getting the pressure as Kuta all over the back of him as they head down into turn number 3. Single file. These guys are almost 2 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. This battle, if it goes green the rest of the way, is going to be between these guys as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Bryce leading the way every lap so far, but now getting the pressure from that number 35 of Brian Kuta. Brian's going to send it in hard up against the back bumper bar. Up Bryce. Out Bryce gets the wall. Brian's going to take advantage. Down to the bottom side. Out of turn number 4, side by side for the lead. Brian not able to complete the pass. He's going to fall back to 2nd. Oh, it looks like he kills all your momentum when you got to tuck out. Definitely not what Ryan was looking for. We saw Coy down on pit road in that number, whatever machine he's in. Down the front straightaway. Bryce continues to lead. Ryan Kuta 2nd. It looks like Scary might actually be closing in on these guys in that 3rd position. Can he catch him? Does he have enough time? down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Ryan to the outside. Power move by the 35. Lead change as Ryan Kuta takes the lead from Bryce Bailey. Out of turn number 4, our first new leader tonight. Ryan Kuta crosses the start finish line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Nose to tail is Ryan looking to check out in that number 35. Bryce says not so fast. I'm going to get back to that bumper as they come out of turn number 4. Cross the start finish line. Track definitely getting slick. Starting to look a little racier. Oh! Maybe just cut down. Look back a little bit further as Scary is reeling these guys in. Now down to about a second and a half behind the leaders. Boniface behind him. Devin in 5th. Getting a ton of pressure from Gavin and LaFon. LaFon has made his way up to the 7th position. What a run for that number 11 as they come down the back straightaway. Oh, the person I was thinking about, Brett. We always know he's going to set up. Here comes Herbert. Herbert wanting a better position as he gets up underneath LaFon. He's going to slide in front of LaFon. LaFon going to try and cross him over, but Logan stops short from sliding up. Yeah, that was definitely respectful up there. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Well, as these guys battle out, good time to give myself a plug. Starting May 2nd, we got 2 big things going on. We got a new show, podcast-style show. It's going to be starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday, starting May 2nd. We'll have news from the week. Oh! Gavin up into the wall, does a wheelie down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. We'll have news, updates, and more, and interview every week with a live new guest. Make sure you guys put that in your calendar to check it out every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. starting on May 2nd. And also May 2nd, we have the Road to Pro late models coming to town. That starts Monday night. We will be live and broadcasting top foot there. You don't want to miss that one. Just like this battle as LaFon tries to get that 6th position up underneath Gavin as they send it down into turn number 3 and 4. Give LaFon that position as just in front of him is Logan Herbert. Logan finally making a move and a look for that top 5. Logan wheeling that number 611. Look at him work the wheel in that thing. These things are not happy down the straightaway. He is constantly on that steering wheel all the way down the straightaway. I heard somebody say something about the bump being absolutely brutal on this track, and we are seeing that there as Devin is bouncing down. I think that's what's hurting Devin at this point. I mean, you can see Logan bouncing, but Devin is bouncing way more as we got 2 laps to go. Let's go back up to the front as Ryan continues to lead the field through turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Can Bryce make that run back? Out of turn. Oh, Bryce gets the wall, but gains a little speed. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the battle for the lead. Ryan blocks. Make contact down into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Ryan takes the win. Bryce 2nd. Scary 3rd. Boniface and 4th. Devin 5th. As it looks like Dalton has issues at the end of that one. Ooh. Oh. I don't know. That was rough. I don't know if I would blame that so much on LaFon. I think that's Dalton got into the wall and LaFon was trying to take advantage of it and avoid it. That's a racing deal there. Tough one though. Tough one for Dalton as he had a good finish going. Let's go through tonight's results here. Ryan Kuta winning the first race here of the week at Bristol Dirt. Let's go ahead and take a look at the full lineup. Ryan Kuta taking the win. Bryce Bailey, strong showing in 2nd. Scary up to 3rd. Good run for him. Boniface in 4th. Devin in 5th. Logan Herbert in 6th. Gavin Mapes in 7th. Jordan LaFon in 8th. Nicholas in 9th. Brian in that 10th position. Tyler Bowling 11th. Trey Schock in 12th. Dalton Dewart in that 13th position. Isaac in 14th. Trevor Tavano in 15th. Mike in that 16th position. Coy in 17th. Schellenberg finishes in 18th. Unfortunate situation for a few of these drivers as Nick's still out there doing laps. Let's go see what's going on with the pro lates. I don't even know where they are, but we're going to go take a look real quick. Let's see if it's any better SOF than what we just seen. They should just be coming out of qualifying. Let's see. Go check it out. There's some names I don't know, but there's some high I ratings in there. So we're going to go check out this race. Let me go ahead and get out of here and get to the next one. Who's ready for some pro late models here tonight? You got to save that replay. Maybe I can learn something from it watching it later. All right, go over here to the pro late models. 53-47 strength of field. We do have some names. We got Davin Cardwell in there. Hauser's in there as they're going to be running at Cedar Lake. We've watched the super lates there last week. Cedar Lake always putting on a show. So we're jumping over here. Brandon Freeberg, Chase Barbera, Colin Murphy. All up in this one. Cruz is up in there. Who else is in here? Jaden, Jesse Wall, Colton Herbert, Mike Augustine. Definitely a decent field here for the pro lates. We're going in here. I think we got like 18, 19 cars, so a couple people. As we get ready for E-Race number 1, as those paints will change up in just a minute. Let's go ahead, pull up the starting grid. So we got race 1 for the pro lates. Let's go ahead and update this real quick. Pro late model. Nobody asked you. You don't have any input in this race. All right, let's go ahead, pull up tonight's starting grid for race number 1 here. Heat number 1 of week number 6 for the pro late. Not with a W. Typo. All right, so we got Colton Herbert starting on the pole. Corey Reese in 2nd. Mike Augustine 3rd. Cruz in 4th. Davin Cardwell in 5th. James Miller 6th. Stephen Gaines in 7th. Brandon in that 8th position. Jeffrey West 9th. And Braden in that 10th position. So I think we got 19 cars here for this one as we get ready to go racing here in heat race number 1. Always fun to do the late models, and I can get used to it because we're about to do a whole lot more late model racing with the Pro Series. As they get on the gas, they got to check up in the back as Colton Herbert takes the lead. Corey in 2nd as Corey gets a bump from Cruz out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Side by side from 3rd on back. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Give Cruz that 3rd position. Mike falling back to 4th. We got a battle for 6th. As we got Cardwell and Miller side by side as Cardwell's falling back. Cardwell on that bubble spot. Oh, he's got to try and stay in there as Miller tries to work the outside. So Cardwell in as Stephen Gaines sticks his nose down low out of turn number 4 down into 1 and 2. Here comes Gaines down low. Up underneath James Miller side by side. That's for the transfer spot. Out of turn number 4, still side by side. Stephen Gaines in that number 07 as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side as we got a battle. It looks like up there for about the 3rd position. We're going to watch this transfer spot for now. Move up there, take a look at what's happening there. Back to single file. Augustine looking low, can't do anything with it. Back to the final transfer spot. Carefully, James Miller holds it. Oh, Cardwell! Cardwell's out. We've seen that last week, I think, in the super race. Cardwell falling back to that 7th position. Gaines now in with 1 lap to go. Out of turn number 2, our leader, Colton Herbert, into 3 and 4. Corey and Chase. Out of turn number 4, Corey, who's going to get 3rd? Cruz, Mike Augustine, James Miller, and Stephen Gaines going to the feature. Carwell, Jeff, Brandon, and Brandon going to the Consi. It's a good race for you, Ryan. For sure. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid for heat race number 2 here tonight as we got Hauser on the pole, Cameron in 2nd. Chase Barbera going to start in that 3rd position. Jesse Wall in 4th. Jaden starting in 5th. Then we got Colin Murphy in 6th. Colin, that's an impressive kid. I got to learn a little bit about him this weekend. Austin Hines in 7th. Philip Powers in 18th. And Hunter Parsons in 19th. It was really clean, Gavin. It was fun watching you guys battle at the back of the pack, too. Yeah, no, I figured that's what it was. Don't lie, Logan. You just put him in the wall. You're like, forget this kid. Just kidding. All right, 8 laps here in heat race number 2 for the Pro Late Models as they get ready to race here tonight. Who's your picks? I mean, I think it's hard not to pick Hauser in this one. Hauser often dominant week after week as we got 1 more lap to green. I was surprised you were up there and then all of a sudden you were gone. I didn't really see what happened to you, Nick. I did hear your comment and I laughed. All right, get ready to go. Green flag racing out of turn number 4. They're going to come at us when the green flag waves. Green flag is in there as they come down out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side for 2nd off back. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Cameron and Chase side by side out of 4th. Oh, that 2nd spot. Who's going to get it? Is it going to be the 23 of Chase or the 55 of Cameron? As Cameron gets the run off the hindsight with Jesse Walls on his heel. Jesse Wall up on the high side, now next to Chase. Now, no, he can't take that 3rd spot. They go back to single file. Let's go back to the transfer spot, see what we got going on here. We got Austin battling it out in there. Oh, big wreck. Big wreck. Oh, Jesse caught up in that one. Let's see what happens. What happened to Jesse? Oh, Jesse got in the wall. Oh, and neck coated. Jaden got neck coated. So Jesse and Jaden caught up in that one. Jaden gets the worst of it as he is currently in 9th position. Jesse Wall on that bubble spot in that number 2. So the drama happening as Jesse gets into the wall again. He's going to fall back to 8th. Meanwhile, single file at the front as we watch the battle for the final transfer spot. Hunter in that number 0 as the 9 of Colin Murphy looks low. Out of turn number 2. Oh, they make contact. Contact. Oh, Jesse's going to sneak through the middle. He's going to take that last transfer spot. 1 lap to go. Hunter's still hitting the wall as Collins on Chase trying to get it. Out of turn number 4. It's going to be Dylan, Cameron, Chase, Austin, Phillip, and Jesse Wall out of turn 4 taking that final transfer spot. What a crazy one there. Sorry, that one killed me. All right, on to the Consi. Some surprising names up in here. Starting on the pole is the first one. Can he survive? He didn't make it through the last Consi we watched him at here in the Supers. Now he's doing it in a pro. Davin Cardwell starting on the pole. Colin Murphy in 2nd. Jeffrey West in that 3rd position. Hunter in 4th. Braden Freeberg in 5th. Jaden's going to be starting in 6th. And Braden in 7th. Really, I mean, to see Jaden, Brandon, freaking Colin, Davin, all these guys up here in the Consi. and only 5 of them grid. So Jeffrey West and Braden done for the night. So we got one person going home here. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be that one that doesn't make it? We had last time we had that in the supers. It was our leader, pro driver, Davin Cardwell, that did not make it through the consi. Is he going to have that same luck here tonight, or can he pull off the victory here in the consi and take the easy into the feature? We're about to find out next lap. We go green flag for 10 laps, and we're going to find out who's going home. Hunter got beat the heck there at the end of that one. He definitely had a faster car than what it looked like. All right, getting ready for the green flag as the pace truck takes off and pulls down the front straightaway. Green flag is in the air as Davin gets on the gas, slides up in front of Colton, down into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Brandon Freeberg up underneath Colin. Oh, he gives him the right rear. That's going to knock Colin back to last. Oh, man. Things are getting heated already in the consi as Jaden gets into the side of Brandon. Side by side now for that third position. Hunter up high, Jaden down low. I don't know if I can pick a guy here who I think would go home in any situation ever. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Colin. Up underneath Jaden out of turn number 4. Can't complete the pass as they head into 1 and 2. 3 laps complete as they work on lap number 4. Out of turn number 4. Here comes the number 17, not the 4, of Davin Cardwell into turn number 1. Davin in third. Hunter and Jaden battling for that third position. Jaden down low. Hunter up high. They might have made a little contact out of 4. Can Colin take advantage? Colin's going to send it into deep. Oh, Hunter almost takes out Jaden. That might have looked like that he wasn't happy with Jaden. Out of turn number 4. Single file now. Leaders pulling away Davin and Brandon as we watch the battle for the last transfer spot. One of these guys are going home tonight as Jaden tries to pull away from Colin. Colin's going to reel him in down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. We got a battle for the lead as Davin up into the wall. Davin back to the second position. Looks like Brandon might have got into him a little bit down the back straightaway. They keep it going straight. It doesn't on Davin's night as Jaden tries to close in. Colin now having to deal with Hunter as Hunter sends it in hard. 1 lap to go. Brandon out front, out of turn number 2. Davin on the run, trying to chase him down. Down into 3 and 4. Davin digging low. Out of turn 4. Brandon wins it. Davin second, Jaden third, Colin fourth, and Hunter going to that 5th position. Wild one there. Definitely got interesting. Wow. Got to take a drink after that one. Mountain Dew might not be enough. I might need to mix it with something. No kidding. All right. We're ready for the feature as we have Colton Herbert starting on the pole here tonight. What a run for him in heat race number 1. Good qualifying time. Be interested to see how he does tonight. Then we got Dylan Hauser starting second. It'll be hard to keep him back in that second position as Corey Reese going to start third. Cameron in that 4th position. Cruz in 5th. Chase Barbera in 6th. What a freaking race this is going to be. Mike Augustine in 7th. Austin Hines in 8th. James Miller in 9th. Phillip in that 10th position. Stephen Gaines in 11th. Jesse Wall in 12th. There's one might be interesting to watch run up through the field, including behind him Brandon Freeberg, Davin Cardwell, Jaden, and Colin. All fast cars on this one as we get ready to go racing here for 30 laps tonight in the Pro Late Model feature. What the heck is that thing doing to Colton? All right. I think he was playing around with it, but that was pretty funny. All right, we are getting ready. Is our pacing here? Way better than pace laps at Bristol, I'll tell you that. All right. Go ahead and change this camera angle. Go to TV3 as they get ready to go green flag racing this side by. So Colton Herbert versus Dylan Hauser right here. We definitely have a ton of experience against the youngster Colton Herbert. Will it be youth or experience that works out a win in this one? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Hauser and Herbert single file. Herbert up into the wall. Here comes that experience down low. Hauser's going to send it in deep. He's going to take the lead. Herbert's going to try and dig back low for the lead. Down on the bottom side through turn number 1 and 2. What's up, Isaac? Here comes Colton to the front, but Hauser crosses him over. Slide jobs back and forth between our leader. Hauser leads it. Now here comes Colton. He wants it back. He slides Hauser. Hauser takes it back from the bottom. Really, they can do this whole race. Only one that matters is whoever leads the last one as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Herbert back down to the bottom. He's going to slide up in front of Hauser. Hauser with the crossover. Back and forth for the lead. Who doesn't want to watch this? Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Oh, sorry, 1 and 2. Side by side, drag race down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Herbert on the bottom out of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. Herbert rolling that bottom side. He's got Cruz right behind him. Cameron, sorry. I don't even know anymore. Oh, it was Cruz. Cruz moves to the high side as they're side by side down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Herbert trying to give Hauser a run for his money as they come out of turn number 2 down into 3 and 4. Herbert losing ground as now he's got to deal with Cameron on the high side down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. I am all confused about where my collar is for. It's supposed to be moving the camera. All right, down into 1 and 2. 3 wide for second. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. It looks like Cameron's got that second place to himself as Colton now has to deal with it. Colton desperately needing to get to the top side. But here comes Chase. He's going to try and close it, but how did Colton put it in there so clean? Through turn number 3 and 4. Chase looking below Colton. Can't do anything with it as they head down into 1 and 2. Chase going to dig low, but he's got to be careful because here comes Corey Reese looking to close the high side. Can't quite do it as Chase is able to get back to the top. 1 and 2 single file. Everybody riding the train down the back straightaway. Hauser out front, absolutely dominating. That's fun. Here they go, digging down low, battling it out for that second position. Cameron has it, Cruz wants it, as Colton wants to get back into the front. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Colton go to the high side as Chase goes down low out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2, still racing it out. Here comes a big run from Cameron up on the high side, or Cruz on the high side, trying to get around Cameron. Out of turn number 4, Cruz down low. He's going to take that second spot. Almost takes Colton with him. Out of turn number 2. Side by side now for third. With Colton down low, the yellow flag comes out, and the 171 of Brandon. He's facing the wrong way. Let's go take a look at what happened to him. I know him and Cardwell had an issue, but Cardwell's way in front. Oh, he just car hides Steven. Steven nowhere to go. As Brandon ends up on his roof in turn number 3 and 4. And I think, no, he didn't netcode into the wall. He was able to pull out. Oh, Hauser got a piece of him. All right, caution flag is out for the first time here tonight as we are halfway through this one. What a race this has been. I mean, we had slide jobs for how many laps for the lead between Hauser and Herbert? I'll tell you what, that kid, Colton Herbert's come a long way in that number 6 machine. Definitely a lot of fun to watch him race. By the way, Isaac, I just noticed that you thumbs upped it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Caution flag is out. As they are side by side getting ready for some green flag racing. Now Hauser's got to deal with Cruz. The top side is really in at this point. Can Hauser get a good enough jump to shut Cruz off out of turn number 4? He does. As they head down into 1 and 2. Top 2 single file. Colton loving where he's at up on the high side. Out of turn number 2. Down into 3 and 4. Herbert up above Cameron. Cameron trying to work that bottom side. Out of turn number 4. Cameron stuck down low. Always that one person that gets scooped up, and it's usually a third place driver, especially at this track. He only loses one position, but here comes Chase to the bottom side out of turn number 4. Marvin, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Side by side, back behind these guys, almost 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. It looks like Chase goes ahead, takes that 4th position, is now Cameron past the fight Augustine for that 5th spot. Oh, Chase puts the brakes on as they bunch up out of turn number 2. It is absolutely crazy. Out of turn number 4. Oh, slide job. What a crazy move by Austin Hines to get out in front of Cameron. Cameron going the wrong way in a hurry. He now has Davin Cardwell on his heels in that number 70. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Davin's going to send it down to the bottom side. Out of turn number 2, down the back straight. Can Davin work his way up to 6 spots to 8th, but I know he's not happy with that. He is, but he's up high rating right now, I will tell you that. Out of turn number 4, big run for Cameron on the outside in that number 55. The outside's got to run, and Hauser continues to lead, but not by much, as Colton's all up in the rear of Cruz through turns number 1 and 2. Colton's going to go high in 3 and 4 as the leaders go low. He gets that big run out of 4 into 1 and 2. That was part of the problem there probably, as Colton runs the high side down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Dylan and Cruz get a little bit of breathing room. Can Herbert close in as they head down into 1 and 2. Laps are ticking down. We got 5 laps to go as they come through 3 and 4. Getting to 4 to go this time by 4 more laps for Hauser to hold off the field. I'll tell you what, Hauser has not driven away with this one. Out of turn number 2, the battle for second is starting to heat up. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Last thing that Hauser wants to see right now is a caution flag. Oh, Herbert gets into the wall right after I say that, as he is flipping through the air down the back straightaway. Caution flag finally comes out. No caution flag. And Herbert just gets arc brake the whole way through the field. Everybody just driving through it. Oh! Steven gets him at the end. Man, Colton was like a ping pong ball or a pinball there at that wreck, but he gets up into the wall, just kind of grinds it a little bit. We've seen that in the super lates. Who did that? Damien did it, but Damien did it with style and ended up keeping it going. He didn't get turned around like Colton, but Colton with a good run here tonight definitely is going to be disappointed with that one. So Hauser, excuse me, he's going to have to hold these guys off for 2 laps. Does he have it? I'm pretty sure he does. He looked faster, but now Cruz is not going to have that pressure from Colton. Colton was definitely putting the pressure on Cruz. Can Cruz take advantage of this and get around Hauser? We're about to find out. Through 3 and 4, about to get ready for the green flag. Green flag is in the air as we come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go as they head into 1 and 2. Cruz on the gas, looking low, up underneath Hauser, out of 2, can't do anything with it. Down through 3 and 4, Willie give him the bumper. Out of turn number 4, white flag in the air. What will Cruz do for the win? Here comes Chase in the 23. Out of turn number 2, 3 wide for the lead. Down into turn number 3, Chase Cruz to the lead. Chase down low. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Cruz, Chase, and Hauser. Push back to the 3rd position. What a finish. What a finish as they all pile into turn number 1 and 2. Wow. Look at this. Watch this as they come out and Chase almost making a race-winning move here. Let's go to the blimp here. Let's go back as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. They're going to head into turn number 1 and 2. Good run for Chase. Good dig on the bottom side, but good dig from Cruz. 3 wide out of the turn as Cruz comes out in the lead. But Hauser tries to fight back, and him and Chase get together. What a finish here. What a freaking finish. Wow. All right, let's go to the start. If that's what we got to look forward to in the Road to Pro Series, guys, you are definitely gonna want to turn on notifications and make sure you're here on May 2nd when the Road to Pro Series goes live. All right, Cruz with the win, Chase 2nd, Dylan in 3rd, Mike Augustine in 4th, Cameron in 5th, Austin Hines in 6th, Davin Cardwell in that 7th position, Jesse Wall 8th, Colin Murphy 9th, Philip Powers in 10th, Brandon Freeberg in 11th, Corey Reese 12th, Jaden 13th, Steven 14th, James Miller 15th, and a disappointed Colton Herbert in that 16th position.